Yes, they're pretty, but you and I both know that you are never going to wear these highlighters. Alright guys, so yeah, this is basically what we are dealing with. Way too many highlighters. Let's declutter. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Kimmie. This is my attic, and welcome to my fall highlighter declutter. So we had New Year's eyeshadow palette declutter. We had the blush Valentine's Day declutter. Now we have the fall highlighter declutter. And I have to tell you, this one is a long time in the making. Right after eyeshadow palettes, highlighters are by far my favorite thing. And over the years, I have accumulated my fair share. So I didn't take like a count, like an exact count like I did with my eyeshadow palettes, but I would say I have definitely over 50. I kind of stopped counting when I got around there. So yeah, I have quite a bit. I mean, that's insane. 50 highlighters is absolutely crazy. So I'm not sure. I don't have like a number in my head or anything, but I want to get rid of probably half of them, if not more. The thing with me with highlighters, even though I absolutely love them, like I think they're beautiful, it's after eyeshadow palettes, it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing to use. It's my favorite thing to collect. And yet I have very, very dry skin. I've spoken about this many, many times on this channel. I have very dry skin. Highlighters are just one of those things. If you have a dry skin, they either work or they don't, and a lot of times they just don't. So while highlighters don't really bother me with my nickel allergy, a lot of times they just don't work. They either enhance all the texture that I have, they don't blend in, they just tend to like sit on the surface, which if you have dry skin, you know what I mean. I have been told, you know, to stay away from powders and use liquid highlighters or cream highlighters, but I have to tell you from experience from somebody with dry skin, it is not always the truth. I have used liquid highlighters that don't work for me. I have used powder highlighters that do work for me, so it really just depends on the highlighter. So yeah, I have just accumulated way too many. I am never going to use them, besides the fact that some of them just don't work for me. I mean, how am I going to use 50 highlighters? As usual, I let this collection get way out of control, so I am going to be decluttering them. So I'm going to be decluttering quite a few. Some of them are like, if they're just like no good anymore, I will toss them. If they're still good, they will be on my Mercari page. So if you are interested in any of these highlighters, I will have that linked down below. So with that, let's declutter some highlighters. Alright, yes guys, when I say fall declutter, I mean fall declutter with all the ambiance of a fall declutter. Anyway guys, we're going to go ahead and start with my liquid highlighters. As I said, some of these work for me, some of them don't. Just because you have dry skin, trust me, does not mean that every liquid highlighter is going to work for you. And it also doesn't mean that every powder highlighter is not going to work for you. So the first one up is the one I am definitely not decluttering. This is the Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand Easy Highlighter. I was so impressed with this. I'm not impressed with everything that Charlotte Tilbury does, but I thought this was absolutely beautiful. This was one of my favorite things that I tried this year. Actually, there are two things that will be my favorite of the year from Charlotte Tilbury. This and also that cream bronzer that she came out with this year. Absolutely stunning. So this one is a keep for sure. Next up is the Strobe Light by Milani. This is another one I really, really like. I am going to keep it. I think it's great for drugstore. I have started my drugstore series. I can't even say I'm in the middle because it's gone much slower than I thought I would. In fact, I haven't even filmed Milani Part 2 yet. There is going to be a Milani Part 2 because seriously, right after I filmed Milani Part 1, a whole bunch of other products, they released a whole bunch of other products, but this is a keeper. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful liquid drugstore highlighter. Okay, next up is one I barely remember. This is by Clinique. This is the Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me. So it's just like a a stick highlight. I didn't like it. I think I used this one when I did my Sex in the City video, where we did Trying Clinique and Talking Sex in the City. I wasn't very, very underwhelmed. So this one is going. This one is going, gone. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, this one is a definite declutter. Definite declutter. This is the Liquid Glow by ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really feel like this year, Anastasia Beverly Hills has done some amazing things, especially with their eyeshadow palettes. Most of my favorite eyeshadow palettes this year have been by Anastasia Beverly Hills. But this one I was totally disappointed in. I remember when I first got into makeup a couple of years ago, this was like the thing. Everyone was talking about this. This was supposed to be a liquid highlighter. You were supposed to be able to put it in your foundation. And this was a really popular product. I absolutely hated it. I thought it was very drying. I thought it kind of just sat on the surface of my skin. It really didn't blend in. Maybe it's not, maybe it's made more for oilier combination skin, but I am definitely decluttering this. Okay, moving right along. I don't even know. Oh my God, do you guys remember this? This was one of my biggest disappointments, and like I can't even believe I bought it last year. New Year's, I did the best and worst of 2022, and I just decided to throw this on. I was so mad at Chanel. I was so mad at Chanel, number one, for having the audacity to release that advent calendar. I did not buy it, and I was still pissed off about it. Last year, they released like a $1,500 advent calendar, and it was mostly like little paper like decorations. It was so stupid. And on top of stupid things that Chanel has released, yeah. This cost me somewhere in the line of $50, I think. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I don't know. It's Chanel. It does absolutely nothing. It's supposed to be like a, I guess like a kind of like a balm, like a highlighting balm or something. What the hell is this stupid thing called? And I got this it's called Transparent. Balm Essentials Transparent. How freaking appropriate, because it's totally transparent and that you can't even see it. I actually got this recommendation from an influencer. I'm not going to say who, but I was so disappointed in this. This is garbage. I'm sorry. Don't be offended if you like this, but this is not worth the money. Not worth the money. It does absolutely nothing. Oh, here's something that kind of was worth the money because it was quite cheap and I liked it. So I think Chanel was going for something like this. This is the ColourPop Light Sticks. So you can honestly see the difference just when you open it up. Okay, I did this. This was the Chanel. So this is, yeah. Okay, come on, seriously. You see that? And this is by ColourPop. How much is this? Maybe like 10 bucks, if that. These are really, really beautiful. I'm actually going to keep this. It works nice on dry skin. It's really lovely. And they still make them. And they make ones in blush too. Nobody ever talks about these. Maybe they're old. Maybe they're from a long time ago. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying, okay, I understand that the Chanel one is supposed to be like, I guess, like an all over kind of balm. And this is a highlighter. But this is such a waste of money. I'm sorry. Because I'm waiting for the comment. I got a few of these comments when I did my eyeshadow declutter that I didn't understand the point of the product. It's not that I don't understand the point of the product. It's just not worth it to me. I'm probably still going to get one of those comments. Anyway, yeah, this is so cute. I'm going to keep this. Like I said, they make them in blushes too, and the blushes are also really, really, really nice. Okay, here's one that might be, this goes in the keep pile. Here's one that might be a little surprising to people. This is definitely a unpopular opinion. This is by Glossier. This is the Night Shine highlighter in, what is this in? Glossier Play. Highlighter in a Pale Pearl. Okay. This is a product that most people absolutely love. These highlighters by Glossier, these liquid highlighters by Glossier. For me, personally, I don't like it. This is the second time I tried it. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't believe it the first time that I really didn't like it. So I tried it again, and lo and behold, I still don't like it. I'm going to declutter it. By the way, any liquid highlighters that I don't like, I'm just giving them to family members, unless they're like really, like, and actually all of them, with the exception of the ABH one, because that's really old, I'm just giving to family members. I wouldn't, I don't know. I'm not going to sell like liquid stuff on Mercari. There's just something, I don't know. But anything I am going to put on Mercari, I'll let you know. So, yeah, these I am not going to be putting on Mercari. But I did not like this. I am decluttering it. Like I said, most people love this. Dry skin, combination skin. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody not liking this. But I personally, it was a no. So it's goodbye. Oh, this is by 100% Pure. This is a fruit pigmented highlighter. I don't remember if this has iron oxides in it. I don't think it does. This is in Northern Lights. I don't think this has iron oxides in it. These highlighters, they're not the best thing from 100% Pure. I'm a big fan of 100% Pure, but these highlighters, I have to say, they're not the best. They're not the worst. I am going to declutter this because it's old, and I don't think it has anything really. It's probably dried up, whatever was in it. I probably wouldn't purchase it, but they're not terrible. They're not terrible. They're just okay. And this is a little bit interesting. This is by Fenty Beauty. This is a liquid kilowatt side chick, and the reason it's interesting is because I have never used it. So I am going to keep it for now, and it's going to be in a video that I am doing makeup I own and have never used. So that should be interesting. Okay, so I would say in that little bucket, yeah, we got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We kept 4, so I had 9. Okay. So first up, for the powder highlighters, I'm going to do my palettes first. So first up, I have this one by Too Faced. This is the Turn Up the Light in Light, and these were like kind of a big thing when they came out. Most people love these. I think this was a hit for Too Faced. I don't like it. Again, it just doesn't work for me. And there's like a powder in the middle. So because I'm not, I guess it's like an illuminating kind of powder. I am not a powder person by any stretch of the imagination. Also because my skin is dry, I don't need another powder. This is Dazzle. This is, these two are highlighters. This one was a lot more like glittery. This one was a little bit more, like not like less glitter, I guess you would say. That's not the word I was looking for. But yeah, this is very like glittery highlighter, and this isn't. I never really cared for this, but it's nice. The packaging is nice. Like a lot of people did like this. So I am going to put this on Mercari. I am decluttering it, and it's going on Mercari. Okay. Next up is xoxo. So this was, I believe, Soph's first collaboration with Makeup Revolution. She's done 3 or 4 since then. I really, really like Soph, which is why I purchased this palette, kind of just to support her. I never expected this to work for me. I'm not a big fan of Makeup Revolution. If you watch my channel, you probably know that. But I have to say, this highlighter palette is really, really nice and does work on my dry skin. I've used it. It doesn't look like I've used it a lot. Probably haven't used it a lot, but every time I have used it, I've really enjoyed it. I got this on sale. This is still available at Ulta, by the way. I think it's like $12, and I think I got it on sale. So like, it was really, really reasonably priced. I like this one. I think this is the one that I use quite a bit. Like, they're very like, they're really pretty, and they do work really well on dry skin. So I am going to keep this. I'm going to keep this one. So that's going to go in the keeps. All right. What's next? Oh, you know I'm keeping. The next 2 are no-brainers. I am keeping. This is my Nicole Guerrero by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this highlighter palette. I think it is so, so beautiful. It's so aesthetically pleasing. It's just, I'm going to have to move my pumpkin. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love all the colors. They all work for my dry skin. This is, I remember getting this and thinking this is the only, I got this a while ago. And I was thinking like, this is the only highlighter palette. This is the only highlighters I need. Well, I did go on to buy about like 50 more. But this was a really good palette. I don't know if it's still available. But it's lovely. I'm keeping that. But my favorite highlighter palette is by Danessa Myricks. Light Work palette in light. I believe she made a light and a dark. I love this highlighter palette. It is so, so pretty. Oh my god. It is just so, like, look at that. It is so gorgeous. It really is. You could say again, this is the only highlighter. These are the only highlighters you need. This one is not going anywhere. It is absolutely beautiful. And if you have dry skin, it works really lovely. All right, guys, so you probably at least are somewhat familiar with these highlighters from Kaleidos. These highlighters are serious highlighters, like in every sense of the word. You can see them from the space station. They are really, really intense. So I have 4 of them. I do not need 4 of them. I don't even remember, to be honest with you, the last time I wore one of these. It's like, it's definitely not an everyday highlighter. The packaging is beautiful, really beautiful. I remember when these first came out. These have been out for quite some time, 3 or 4 years, 5 years, maybe more than that, maybe a little less than that, but I mean a few years these have been out. But I remember when they first came out, I was like kind of just getting into makeup. Everybody used to like have these in their background. Some people still do. Like you'll watch, what's it called? You'll watch videos, makeup videos, and people still have these in the background because the packaging was just so lovely. Really, really beautiful packaging. This is Ray Ryder. This one I am definitely going to keep. This was like the neutral one. This is the one that I do still use. I don't know why I'm swatching it twice, but it's absolutely beautiful. Really, really, really pretty, and it is the one that, like, if I'm going to keep any of them, keep this one because I would get some use out of it. So I'm probably going to keep 2 of them and declutter the rest. So I'm going to keep that one. Moon Cruiser I am going to declutter. This one, it's really lovely. It kind of has like a blue kind of tint. Am I going to declutter this one? Wait, what are the other ones? I think I'm going to... This is Prophecy. This was the one that came out. This one didn't come out with these. This was like a newer one. And I think this one kind of has like, is it a pink tint? This one definitely has a pink tint. I'm going to declutter this one. This is Star Surfer. So this one will be going up on Mercari. And then out of these 2, yeah, I'm going to keep Prophecy. I'm going to declutter Moon Cruiser. So those 2 will be going up on Mercari. I'm going to keep Prophecy. I will swatch it for you. It's really beautiful. I mean, they were all beautiful. They were all really nice highlighters, but they're just a little too much for me. I don't really wear them too much. Now with 2, maybe I will make it a point to wear. A lot of my highlighters I haven't been wearing because I just have so many. I don't even know what I have. It's like almost like at that point where I don't even know what I have anymore. Okay, so I have a little pile over here. Oh... You know what this is? This is Makeup Revolution, believe it or not. Isn't that nice packaging? And look inside. How beautiful is that? And I remember this highlighter being really gorgeous. They still make this. It's really pretty. And it works on my dry skin. I have a feeling, I want to say this is a dupe for something. This looks like something that Huda came out with. I don't have it, but it looks like something that Huda came out with last year or 2 years ago, something like that. I don't quite remember, but I really like this one. I think it's really, really pretty. I am going to keep it. It did work for me. Next one I am also keeping. This is Juvia's Place. I love this highlighter. This is the Tribe Volume 3. I think it's just Volume 3. I think there were 3. Yeah, 3 of them. The first 2 I think were darker. Volume 1 and Volume 2, and then this was the lighter one. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, so pretty. Do you see it? That's the Juvia's Place one. And it really, I know, all my highlighters are the same color, but whatever. And again, it works really, really well for dry skin. And this one is always like, I think because this is one of their older products, is it still available? I've seen it on sale. I got this at Ulta. Ulta used to carry it. It probably is still available. And they're like, Juvia's Place has a lot of sales. If you have dry skin and you're looking for a good drugstore highlighter, I would also recommend this one. Also, that Makeup Revolution one, if it's still available. If they're still available, I'll post it. I'll post it on the bottom of the screen. Okay, the next 3 I'm going to declutter. This is by Odin's Eye. So it's not that I didn't like this. I got this in the mystery box. And I thought that mystery box was really... I wasn't terribly disappointed in the mystery box. Did have an allergic reaction to the eyeshadow palette, unfortunately. And then this one, I remember really, really wanting this highlighter. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. but it's okay. I only used it that one time when I did the video. I had no desire to use it again. This is in, what is it called? Web of Destiny. So, yeah. Web of Destiny. It is going on Mercari. Goodbye. So, that is going in the declutter pile. Okay. This one is also going in the declutter pile. This is Glam Light Pina Colada. In the pan, it looks like it would work really well for dry skin, but it just didn't. I didn't care for the formula, but it's not terrible. I think maybe if you have more combination skin, it might be a little bit better. So it does. By the way, it doesn't smell. It looks like it should smell like coconut, but it doesn't. FYI. So that'll be on Mercari. And then finally, Bobbi Brown Moon Glow. Oh my God, I waited and waited to purchase the highlighter from Bobbi Brown. I had heard so many amazing things, and I can't even get it open. I heard so many amazing things about this highlighter. These like brick kind of highlighters, that they were so gorgeous. I heard it a bunch of times. Yeah, it's just, for me, it was not worth the money. These were super expensive for a highlighter. I think like something like 40, maybe a little bit more than that. It was all right. I didn't think it was anything that great. I think I wore it once. I'm never going to wear it again. Goodbye. So all of those will be on Mercari. Okay, next up. Oh my goodness. Essence Pre-Nude. Pure Nude. That's the second time I've said pre-nude when talking about this palette. Excuse me. Highlighter. Guys, I don't know what the secret is here. I don't know what Essence does to this. It looks like crap in the pan. It looks like crap when you swatch it. It doesn't, you can barely see it as a highlighter. When you actually use it on your skin, it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. The formula is beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's not one of those highlighters that you can like see from the space station. It's just perfect. It's like the perfect amount of highlight. And I don't know how they do it. It looks like nothing. I have never heard anybody say anything bad about this highlighter. It's a phenomenal drugstore highlighter. Phenomenal. Stays. Definitely stays. Next up. Oh, this one also stays. So this is sort of a highlighter. This is by Tower 28. This is a Super Dew. Oh, let me get the other one while I'm here. So if you watched my nickel series, and if you have a nickel allergy, you might have. If you don't, you probably didn't. Where's the other one? As to, oh, okay. So there's the Dew, not Dew. There's the Super, that's my chair, by the way. I put it together. Anything that I put together always makes noise. So this is by Mario, and this is a Super Dew. And of the two of them, this one is a little better. This one is the electric. Master Secret Glow Expensive. Electric. I knew it started with an E. Okay, so what they are, they're like bombs. They're like bombs, and they're like a dew, kind of. They're just like a skin balm. They don't have any kind of shade to them, and they don't have iron oxide. So if you have an iron oxide allergy or a nickel allergy, these are a good alternative because they will give you like a little highlight. They kind of like, almost like lip balm. Like lip balm has like that kind of not consistency. Yeah, consistency. Is that the word I'm looking for? They feel like the Vaseline Intensive Care lip balms. And they kind of look like that also when you put them on. They just give you a little bit of like a dewy look. But if you have a nickel allergy, they really work well because they don't have iron oxides. But to be honest with you, the Tower 28 one is better, in my opinion, than this one. Makeup by Mario, and the Makeup by Mario was more expensive. So I'm going to declutter the Makeup by Mario because I never use it. I always use my Tower 28, and I'm going to keep my Tower 28. All right. What's next? Okay, this is another. This is also Odin's Eye. So I bought this with the blusher. This was like one of their newer releases, and this is highlighter in, what is this? Warm Sunshine. It's beautiful. Look at the detail. The packaging is exquisite. It was just, I don't know. I didn't care for it on my skin. I did hear a lot of good things about it. I just didn't. Again, I have very, very, very dry skin. I am going to put this one up on Mercari if you're interested. It's really nice. Packaging is lovely, but it's not for me, so goodbye. Okay. Kylie girl. One of these is old and one of these is new. Okay, that's the new one. This is the old one. They are exactly the same formula, I felt, except she has Kylie on this one, and this is like the drip from like her original collection. I didn't see anything different in the formula. What was it? Like, she totally rebranded. Was it, she was like, I don't know, is it vegan now? Is Kylie Cosmetics vegan now? I really don't know what the point of the rebranding was, because she kind of came out with like the same line of products, except they are in, the packaging is tweaked. I'm serious. Like, to me, I didn't see anything else. I didn't see anything else different, but whatever. I will go ahead. They're very good. Like, especially, I was going to say the old formula, but actually the new formula is similar. They're nice. They're beautiful highlighters. I always liked Kylie's highlighters. I always liked a lot of Kylie's stuff. So I'm going to keep the old one, and the new one I will put on Mercari, and it's in the shade, what is in the shade? Ice Me Out. This one is Cotton Candy Cream. So I'm going to keep that one, and Ice Me Out will go on Mercari. All right, moving right along. Oh, another great drugstore highlighter. Really, really good. You cannot go wrong with Milani's highlighters. I have the mini one too. They sell 2 sizes. So if you don't want to, if you just like, honestly, these small highlighters, like, they're going to last you a long time. How much highlighter are you really going to use? Milani used to always sell these small ones. I'm presuming they still do. This is in Strobe Light, and then this one is, oh, excuse me. Strobe Light's the name of the highlighter. This is Summer Glow. This is Afterglow. They're beautiful. I'm going to keep them. I love Milani's highlighters. Do you see how many of these great highlighters are drugstore? A lot of them. A lot of them. Another thing about Milani, they really pay attention to their packaging. I like when a drugstore brand does that. They just go like that extra mile, and, you know, they make it really nice from the drugstore. The packaging is really, really beautiful. So that's a keep. Okay. Okay, next up I have Give Me Glow. These are beautiful. I have White Noise and, was it Sweet Dreams? This is Sweet Dreams? Yeah, Sweet Dreams. I thought Give Me Glow highlighters were really, really, really pretty. They have a really, really nice formula. This one is kind of like a little bit corally pinky, and then have like that kind of champagne. Oh, good. That's a good angle. Yeah, they're really beautiful. I am going to keep them. I don't really like Give Me Glow usually. I like their products a whole lot. I feel like I'm keeping too many. Am I keeping too many? I don't know. At the end, I'll see. Let me see. What's one I can declutter? Oh, I'm going to declutter all of my loose powder highlighters. I don't know how the hell I ended up with so many. I have 4. 4 loose powder highlighters. I don't even wear loose powder highlighters. 2 of them are from Juvia's Place, and I'll probably just put these on Mercari together, and then 2 of them are from Sydney Grace. So probably just put them on Mercari together. I don't know, guys. Even when I watch YouTube videos, I'm not sure if I have ever seen anyone use loose highlighters. I just don't know. So, yeah. I mean, they're pretty. This one is in what shade? I don't know. The Juvia's Place one. Loose highlighter. What shades? The Heroine. This one is the Heroine. Is that the shade? This one is just, oh, Ice Loose Highlighter. I think this one might have been from the holiday collection. I don't know, guys. They'll both be on Mercari together. And then these 2 are by Sydney Grace. So this is Arctic Moon. And this is Candied Peach. So there you go. Okay, oh my goodness. Here's one you never hear of. This is Stila Kitten. Yeah, I love Stila Kitten. I used to have the eyeshadow. I don't know what the hell happened to it. This is the highlighter. It has such a unique kind of weird feel to it. It's not a powder. It's sort of like a cream. It's sort of like a cream. And it's just so unique and just so freaking beautiful. I never hear anybody talk about Stila, and I definitely don't hear anybody talk about this product, but it's actually one of my favorites. It is one of my favorite highlighters that I own. I absolutely love it. One that is kind of similar is the Hourglass NYX, is the Hourglass highlighter by NYX. It kind of has that same kind of feel to it. This I'm going to get rid of only because it's kind of dried up, but it was beautiful in its day. But yeah, I'm just going to toss this because it doesn't feel like it used to. It used to work really, really nice. So that's a declutter. This one I'm keeping. It's so gorgeous, and the packaging is beautiful too. If you have dry skin, I would definitely pick this up. I would definitely give this a try. I think it's so lovely. So that is a keeper. Okay. Also a keeper. My ColourPop You're a Catch. Do you remember these when they came out with these huge ass highlighter compacts? I love this. I actually really love the, well, it's a little dirty now, but I really love the packaging. Every once in a while, they still come out with like these jumbo highlighters, and I just love them. The highlighter's nice. It's really pretty. I like the Super Shock formula for the most part. It's not as great as you think it would be for dry skin. It looks like it would be perfect for dry skin, the way it swatches out. But then, and the way it feels when you swatch it, but when you put it on, it's good, but there's better ones. There's definitely better ones for dry skin, but I love this packaging. I just love it, and I'm keeping it. All right, what's next? Oh God, nude sticks. I hated this. I got this during 21 Days of Beauty. Another good example of something I just happened to buy because it was 21 Days of Beauty for no other reason. So yeah, it's one side I think is a brush. Yeah. So this is the brush, and then this is the illuminator, and I think I also bought a blush. Yeah. I am going to declutter this. I just don't like it. I didn't think it was very good. The blush, if my memory serves me right, was a little better, but I don't think I would buy anything else from Nude Sticks. Packaging was cute, but no. Goodbye. Okay. One of the best highlighters in the world is Cookie by Benefit. No doubt about it. My opinion, of course, but I don't know why Benefit always does this kind of packaging with these big boxes, and then the product is like, you know, just kind of lying on the bottom, but they always do. So whatever. I think this highlighter, oh my goodness, this is such a classic highlighter. It is so pretty, and it really does work well on dry skin. So definitely a keeper. One I see that I can get rid of. Actually, two I'm going to get rid of. That is the Jouer. The Jouer in Molten Glow. Packaging is beautiful. Really pretty. I got this as a recommendation off a YouTuber saying that they said it was really nice highlighter for dry skin. For me, it was just okay. It was just okay. But the packaging is nice. The highlighter is nice. I think maybe if you have more normal to combination, it might work really well. It kind of enhanced my texture, which is what I try to avoid in a highlighter. So I am going to declutter this one. That one will be going on Mercari along with, what else? What else can I put on Mercari? I see a few that are going on Mercari. Oh my God, what the hell is this? The Candy Paint. I think I bought this after Jen Phelps was talking about it. This is from Amazon, and it's just kind of like, it's like a bomb, but oh my God, it is so, I don't think I ever used it. It is so dry right now because it's old. I think I got it like last year, maybe the year before. I never used it once. I don't know why I buy these things. That's garbage. Goodbye. I have a few like that. Hold on. I have to go reach them. What is this? Oh my God. Do you remember this? Okay, last year I did a video, scary makeup, because I was doing 31 days in the attic, and one of those days I did this video called scary makeup, and it was like the lowest rated makeup on Ulta or the lowest rated makeup on Sephora. And what's kind of interesting, I was going to do that video again this year. A lot of the products were the same. A lot of the products were exactly the same. They were still the lowest rated. And so I figured, you know what? I'm just going to, you know, I think maybe one of them was enough. But this was the lowest rated highlighter for a reason. This is the Stellar Prismatic Highlighter. Solstice. This is by Flower Beauty. Oh my god, guys. This is the worst, hands down, the worst highlighter I have ever used. Ever. It is pure glitter. It's glitter, guys. It's glitter. Like, it's just glitter. Can you even see it? It's just glitter. It's horrible. Not only does it kind of like fall right off, it doesn't blend out. It doesn't like give you like a nice kind of, you know, or blend out, blend in as a highlighter. It just kind of sits on your skin. It's just kind of glitter that just sits on your skin, like arts and crafts glitter. It doesn't blend in. It's a no. I'm tossing this. I don't even know why I still have it. Probably for, I don't know. I have no idea why I still have this, but it's going. It's going. So speaking of Flower Beauty, I also have this. This is the All Day Glow. I didn't care for this either, but it wasn't as bad as the other one. It's another one of those ones that's just supposed to be like a, kind of like a balm, but to be honest with you, NYX does it really, really well. I mean, I think Stila has the best one of these formulas, but if you are looking for drugstore, I would go with the NYX one. This was okay, but I never would use it. It is getting decluttered. Pat McGrath Labs. Okay, this came out with, what the heck did this come out with? One of the Rose collections, I think. And to be honest with you, I did not care for it at all. A lot of people were like, oh my god, this is Pat McGrath's best highlighter formula ever. What is this called? Yeah, Divine Rose. I was going to say this came out with one of the Rose collections. A lot of people were like that this was one of Pat McGrath's best highlighters. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't know. I didn't care for it. Again, maybe it's me. Maybe it's just my dry skin, but I just didn't like it. I'm trying to, actually, it's still pretty good as far as like the it's not really a cream. It's not really a, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to put it on Mercari because I think it's still, I think somebody might like it. I think it's still good. But yeah, it wasn't for me. And talking about Pat McGrath, that is going on Mercari. This one too. This is the Pat McGrath Bridgerton. I got this collection. The eyeshadow palette wasn't bad. I thought the eyeshadow palette was kind of nice. I might have been a party of one. This is the first one. They came out with two. I didn't buy the second one. First one I didn't think was bad. And this was also, I also picked up this highlighter as part of the collection. I think the packaging is exquisite, but again, I didn't care for the highlighter. And again, it could be my dry skin. Maybe it's more geared for combination skin or oily skin, but it was not for me. This will also be up on Mercari. What else? Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I have a few more. All right. So the next two, I will just keep. This is by Katja. This is one of those stamped things. So it's like a shape of like a moon, and then you stamp it. It's kind of like the blush. Like you just stamp it in here, and then you clearly can't see it because it just kind of stamps in like highlight, and then you blend it out. It's just okay. The blush one is really pretty. I absolutely love the blush one. This, I think I am, you know what, I'm never going to use this. I'm just going to declutter it. It was just okay. The one that she made, like I said, that's like a blush. It's like a heart. It's really, really beautiful. This one's not quite as good, so I am going to just declutter it. This one I'm going to keep. This is one of my small ColourPop Super Shocks. This is in Flexitarian. This, I think, is my favorite of the Super Shocks, the Flexitarian. Yeah, this one is really pretty. So I am going to keep that. I see a couple that I'm going to declutter. M Cosmetics. This is Clarity Sunscape Highlighter. So I did a video not too long ago. It was a trying talking, and I think we were talking MLMs, trying M Cosmetics. There were some hints, there were some misses. I wasn't crazy about this highlighter. It's not bad, it's just not for me. It will be on Mercari, so that's a declutter. Wet n Wild. I think Wet n Wild makes some nice highlighters. So this is highlighting powder, Mega Glow highlighting powder. Is that the shade Mega Glow? I don't know. It might be. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, again, pay the real nice attention to detail. It's just absolutely lovely. The highlighter is beautiful. Wet n Wild. How much was this? I don't know. What, like $5 maybe? I mean, you can't go wrong. It's so, so pretty. They did such a nice job on those. There was a few of them. Drugstore. This is my last one from the drugstore. This is Master Chrome by Maybelline. They put, what's it called? I heard so many good things about this highlighter, but to be honest with you, this is Molten Peach. I couldn't find a shade that worked for me, so I purchased this one. It's way too dark. I think I only used it once. Did I use it at all? Yeah, I did. I used it once or twice, but still a lot of product in here, so I will go ahead and put this on Mercari. Okay. Oh, remember this? This is by Too Faced. Do you remember this? This was the Glover Puppy Love highlighter, and I definitely purchased it for the packaging. It is so, so, so cute. Really cute. I'm pretty sure this is discontinued. I love the packaging, but I'm really, really trying to get away from keeping things just for the packaging. I'm still on the fence, though. And the only thing that is holding me back is freaking packaging. I think it's so cute. And I'm like a dog person. So, but what the hell am I going to do with this? I'm never going to use it. So, I'm not crazy about the formula of the actual highlighter. It's okay, but again, it might be me. I don't know. I'll put it on Mercari. Maybe somebody will... Maybe there's a dog lover out there who will actually use the highlighter. Sigma highlighter in Moonbeam. So Sigma came out with a bunch of blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. I love Sigma. I absolutely love Sigma. I just wasn't crazy about any of it. I have a palette. I didn't bring out that palette. I don't know why. I think because it's bronzers / highlighters. But I'm keeping that. I used it the other day. I've definitely shown it to you guys, but I think it's in my bronzer drawer, which is why I didn't get it out. But I like those highlighters. I'm going to keep them. So this one I am going to declutter. It will be on Mercari. Oh, this one I will keep forever. This was Cinderella? This is Cinderella, yeah. This is the Horse and Carriage Pressed Powder Highlighter by ColourPop. This was from one of their first Disney collections, or the first Disney collection after I got into makeup. The packaging is so, so pretty. And the highlighter is actually beautiful, and it works really well on my skin, so I will definitely keep that. The last two, I will put on Mercari. The first one is by Nabla. It's not that I don't like this. This is Ozone Skin Glazing Ozone. It's not that I don't like this. I actually love Nabla. It is a brand that I really, really, really enjoy. However, I have to say, I just never, ever reach for this. And I just don't see myself reaching for it. I just don't. So I am going to declutter it. It's nice. It's really, really pretty. But I'm not going to, I know I'm not going to use it. I'll be using other things besides that. So I might as well declutter it. And finally, Alice in Wonderland. I just shot this video. I reviewed this, the lip products, and the eyeshadow palette. And this was my least favorite because of the highlighter. It is not a bad highlighter. I had the same complaint with the Cinderella one. I don't know, I feel like the highlighter is a little dry. If you know that one, this is the same formula. The blush is beautiful, but I know I'm never going to reach for the highlighter. I'm probably never going to reach for it. So even though I just got it, it's just not for me. I am going to put it on Mercari. So there you have it. I'll show you an overview of what I got rid of and what I kept. Let me just put it all together because it's kind of just all in a mishmash right now. Okay, let me put it all together and then I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so everything on this side is what I am decluttering and everything on this side is what I am keeping. So all in all, not a bad declutter. I would say I did get rid of about half of my collection, which is what I wanted to get rid of. And then over here, right next to it is Maggie May. And she is on the side of the declutter pile, but we're going to keep her for now. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like declutter videos, I do have other ones. I've done blushes, I've done my bronzers, I did my eyeshadow palettes, of course, so I will go ahead and post them in the description box. I have a declutter playlist if you feel like watching some declutter videos. If you liked this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. I am trying to make 250 by Vlogmas, so if you do enjoy my videos, I certainly hope that you will consider subscribing. We talk about it all in the attic. If there's ever anything you want me to talk about, you can also leave that in the comments. You can follow me on Instagram at Kimmie Teresa. If I can talk about it, I absolutely will. And if you liked any of these palettes, they will be on Mercari within the next couple of days, and my page is linked down below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember to take good care of yourself so you can take care of someone else, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye!